Well, just got done watching Super Showdown. They got over earlier this afternoon, and I have to say that number one, it was an absolute disappointment from top to bottom. I don't care if The Undertaker was on Super Showdown. I don't care if Brock Lesnar was on Super Showdown. I don't care that Goldberg was on Super Showdown. Super Showdown sucked. There was nothing, absolutely nothing about Super Showdown that entertained me tonight. Welcome to your review of the most absolute disappointment pay-per-view so far of 2020. This is Webby, and this is
Jason Funny. Everybody knows who I am.
Yes, and
I'm a famous YouTuber.
And I don't know about all that,
I'm very
but
famous.
Wrestling fans, usually I come on here and I'm all happy, joy.
Joy juice.
When he's with me, I'm not tonight. I'm not. Forget about all that garbage. We just saw the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, get crushed. Absolutely destroyed.
By a 60-year-old man.
And WWE wonders why they have to call upon, even though we enjoy seeing them from time to time, Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, Undertaker, list goes on and on and on, Shawn Michaels, whoever, Triple H. You wonder why they have to call upon them so many times? It's because every time WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble rolls around, what do you see? You see things like we saw tonight. Goldberg squashing the Fiend Bray Wyatt. A character that each and every single one of us in the WWE universe enjoy. You see Brock Lesnar, whether you were in agreement with Ricochet getting the number one contender spot for the WWE Championship or not, that was the most disappointing match on tonight's card. You want to talk about Brock Lesnar's old catchphrase that Paul Heyman used to say: eat, sleep, suplex, repeat. Eat, sleep, suplex, repeat. Eat, sleep, suplex, repeat. That's all that was. F5, 1, 2, 3, boof. Brock Lesnar was out of there. Still the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world, Brock Lesnar.
It makes my skin crawl when you say that name.
WWE, you didn't even let Ricochet throw a punch, do a kick.
He didn't even ricochet off of him.
Nothing.
I mean, he didn't even ricochet. He was like...
Jason Funny, do you have anything to say about any of the stuff that I've been talking about so far?
Well, I do have a disagreement with you.
Alright, let's see.
I enjoyed seeing The Undertaker tonight.
Well, I haven't even gotten to The Undertaker yet.
I mean, I know you know... Well, I know you didn't enjoy seeing him. I enjoyed seeing The Undertaker. It was good to see him. He looked good. It's good to see him once or twice a year. But the main event, I mean, I never seen nothing like it in my life. I mean, it was over with before I got a chance to really get into it. I mean, it was over with. It was gone. It was done. Goldberg's music was playing. He had the belt, and then the Fiend, Bray Wyatt disappeared. That was it. A few fireworks.
By the way, Goldberg's fireworks suck now.
There was like little bitty bottle rockets. And I used to be a fan of Goldberg, but now he is destroying his legacy. That stinks.
And what for? What for? What? Why is going? Wait. Why? In the grand scheme of things, is WWE giving Goldberg this? That's the Universal Championship. I tell you, and you all tell me if this makes any sense at all. Roman Reigns, the big dog, spear him in half at WrestleMania for a 1, 2, and 3. You all think that sounds about right? You think that sounds pretty good?
I don't know.
I mean, could you see that in the cards?
No, not really.
Can you see the big dog getting a title opportunity?
Well, maybe since I am the fan of the big dog, by the way, and I am a Roman Reigns fan, I can see that happening.
And it's a SmackDown title, so
What's that supposed to mean?
Roman Reigns is on SmackDown, so Reigns, Goldberg, who has the best spear of all time?
Right now, I don't care who beats Goldberg.
Well, honestly, you want to know the truth if we're talking about this day and age, Goldberg? Who cares?
But that would be interesting. Who has the best spear?
Yeah, which they would claim the big dog has the best spear.
The movie star Roman Reigns.
Now,
he is a movie star.
Wrestling fans, let's dive into the rest of this card. By the way, before we do that, is there anything you want to plug?
Are you saying I am just on your video to plug something?
I'm giving you the opportunity.
Oh,
so.
I didn't think I just don't want you to know I'm not on here just to plug my channel. The KJLW42 channel.
All right.
Almost live with Jason Funny Vlogs only on the KJLW42 channel. I'm not here just to push my fantastic YouTube channel on your channel. But yeah, there you go.
Yeah. It's a good channel. Go check it out. He does a lot of good stuff on it.
KJLW.
Yeah. 42.
42.
Yeah. And it has nothing to do with how old he is.
Almost live.
But anyway, so
I'm younger than Roman. Anyway,
so let's dive into the rest of the card, including the opening contest, which he's already mentioned. The Phenom, the Dead Man, the Undertaker was there. Most of the time, I would be happy, joyous, just smiling from ear to ear
satisfied.
about the Dead Man being back in the WWE. All of you out there that know me and that has been listening to me and watching me for any length of time at all knows that. However, wrestling fans, for WWE to take the gauntlet matchup, which honestly they could have done away with this mountain trophy that looked like a piece of plastic.
Would it be? Very nice.
But if they could have done away with that and just made it a gauntlet matchup. For them to take that gauntlet match and turn it into a joke, they could have done something like actually special with it. They put AJ Styles out there, and they have the Undertaker. Okay, win the trophy. Take Rey Mysterio's last spot. They could have had AJ Styles win the gauntlet match. Or they could have had The Undertaker cost AJ Styles the gauntlet matchup, and that set up the rivalry for WrestleMania. Instead, what do? They had The Undertaker win the gauntlet match by a choke slam. Therefore, the match is set for WrestleMania. If that match does not go into WrestleMania, I'm going to vomit. And I'm sure all of you wrestling fans will too. What about you,
Sure,
Jason?
you're an
Funny?
Undertaker fan? Because it doesn't sound like you're an Undertaker fan.
Oh, I'm an Undertaker fan. I'm an Undertaker fan.
It don't sound like it.
I'm an Undertaker fan, but I do not think all the special super showdowns should be the place that Undertaker should show up.
Oh, a Monday Night Raw then, a TV show, compared to something that's a big-time pay-per-view?
No.
I don't know. Undertaker's too big for Raw.
A surprise appearance on Raw to set up
too big.
WrestleMania.
He could do it on the... you're going to do it on a special event or on a common Monday Night Raw. You're going to go on a special event. It's more recognizable.
Raw is more recognizable. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, Raw nowadays ain't like it used to be. It's kind of went down in ratings and stuff.
Well, everybody has their own opinion, right?
But Undertaker probably made a little bit more money showing up.
Like I said, everybody has their own opinion. Right?
I don't know. I'm just saying, you know.
Well,
You know what I
speaking
mean?
of everybody has their own opinion, what about this Mansoor versus Dolph Ziggler matchup? What did you think about that?
There ain't much to say on that one. That was sorry. Pathetic. I used to be
Me
a Dolph
personally,
Ziggler
okay,
fan.
me personally, alright.
I used to be a Ziggler fan.
No, me personally, on this Mansoor versus Dolph Ziggler, okay, I'm ready to see either Mansoor more often in WWE instead of once or twice a year.
That is kind of crazy, isn't it?
Or
He only wins in these
I
pay-per-views.
mean, that's all you see him on.
You don't see him on SmackDown or Raw
Or
any other pay-per-view event.
Or make it a little more realistic.
Is he allowed to even be
I
out
mean,
of his
make
country?
it a little more realistic. I mean, every time we see him, he always picks up the victory.
Then he has a speech after the victory. Same
So-
crappy speech he had last year.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but
I did.
well, you did, so you took care of
Yeah.
it. So, but anyway, so make it a little more real. And you're laughing at it.
It's true.
So make it a little more realistic, WWE.
Really?
It's not like it's an Undertaker character or a Goldberg character or somebody of that nature that has this, bam, undefeated streak, or an Asuka character who went a certain amount of days with being undefeated.
I don't think
No.
he's even like a part of the WWE or regular.
Yes, so I mean, let's either see him more often
I
or
never see him. I seen him last year during this event.
so that's kind of how I feel about that. Not taking anything away from this match whatsoever,
He was sorry.
but that's kind of how I feel about his matches going forward
He is
when it comes to these events.
Not even at WrestleMania, he's not there.
So, other than that, we had the 2 tag team championship matches. Look, The Miz and John Morrison picked up the victory. I'm happy about it. On the other hand, they only have the titles because the New Day are going to
Webby.
gradually become not only the longest reigning tag team champions in history, but hold the titles the most.
Webby.
Wouldn't you agree
Probably.
with
Because,
that?
I mean, I don't see Morrison and Miz being a permanent tag team. They're just a fly-by-night tag team, and they'll be on separate ways. So I don't see see them going anywhere.
And wouldn't you agree that, the New Day is...
Well, they're probably the greatest tag team champions ever to step into the WWE ring. So
I'm surprised you would say that.
I mean, and I eat the cereal all the time.
I'm surprised you would say, oh yeah, you eat booty holes, don't you? You drink the Kool-Aid on that, don't you?
Whoops.
And you,
but I am
too.
a fan of New Day. I really do like the New Day.
Anyway, so he's driving me crazy.
New Day rocks.
Now,
New Day rocks.
what did you think about the Raw Tag Team Championship matchup, where we saw the Messiah and Murphy?
I think I went to the restroom on that one. I can't remember it.
That was his bathroom break. He's not a Seth Rollins fan, folks.
Who?
He's not a Seth Rollins fan.
But anyway.
So the Street Profits lost.
I mean, he's the Kool-Aid drinker for Seth Rollins until you can't do no wrong. But anyway.
The Street
What?
Profits lost, and I'm sure this rivalry will continue with them.
Profits.
Honestly,
Gosh.
I'm glad that they were facing them and not, the Viking Raiders or Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe or some other form of tag team like we usually see Seth Rollins and Murphy face.
Murphy Brown.
I'm just glad we're seeing somebody different, and it would be much more entertaining matches to come.
Nice socks.
And I know that you're looking at my socks that are Bowser has Bowser on the front of them.
Wowzer.
If anybody out there that are
plain white socks,
that is
me,
Mario fans, you know who Bowser is. Anyway. As far as the rest of the show, not too much. Bayley picked up the victory, and I see her holding that title straight through WrestleMania.
Does she have a rubber mask on? Because it just looks like it.
But you're cringing her face.
Yeah, I was just, gosh, you just like, it looks like she don't even have a real face. Like one of them ones in the Scooby-Doo mask. You pull it and be somebody like, oh man, Jenkins is under there.
Yeah. So anyway, is there anything else you want to say about this pay-per-view?
No, not really. I could say some stuff. It wouldn't be. You'd have to blank it out.
Oh,
it was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad. Overall, I give this. Overall this pay-per-view was a big fat F.
The Undertaker was the only good thing about the whole flipping thing.
Well, I mean, and that's what he thought. Some people.
Well, some people that are really Undertaker fans enjoyed Undertaker coming, but fake fans sometimes will.
Is that so?
No, I didn't say it.
And clearly he wasn't as funny this time around. I'm
tired.
I think.
And this pay-per-view put me in a bad mood.
Well, I don't know if it's that or if it's because I'm more serious.
I am in a bad mood because of this pay-per-view. Sorry.
Until we see you again, this is Jason.
Funny.
And
that's course, Webby funny.
No, I'm not Webby
funny.
This is Webby, and I'll catch you all on the other side. Talk to you later.